Morning guys, it's early on a Sunday morning and it's time for the boot sale. That's right, it's Sunday morning, it's cold, it's wet. First things first though, I have a coffee voucher and I'm going to get my McDonald's coffee to wake me up, ready for the bargains that lie ahead. Well, so far got a few good things. Just been back to the car and now I'm going back up to see if there's any more stuff. Hi guys, so I've picked up quite a few things today. It's been a worthwhile trip. On the way home I thought I'd finish the trips to the boot sale by going to a smaller boot sale on the way, so I'm going to head there next and then head home. Quite possibly the world's worst boot sale. I don't think it was worth coming here, but let's see what we can get. Well, as expected, that pretty much wasn't worth it. It was like, you can still see it down there. There's like, I don't know, 3 stalls or something. One person wanted, I think it's £15 for one of those modern versions of the old telephones, which do sell, but £15 is way too much. He had a Panasonic tape player, like a Walkman, but he said that's broken, said it needs new belts. He wanted a £5 for that. He had a few other little things there, but I didn't really bother asking because obviously it's too much money. He's probably trying to make back his rent because I can't imagine him making much money there really at all. So I didn't buy anything off him. There was another store that had like toasters and hot plates and things, but all modern things and not really the stuff I want. It's probably too expensive anyway. So I won't be visiting that boot sale again. I did actually come here about a year ago and that was pretty much a waste of time there as well. So yeah, it was worth coming here because it's literally on my way back. I won't be bothering next time. But the other boot sale was pretty good. I was pleased with the purchases there. Managed to get pretty much a whole car boot full of items. Better than nothing, less than what I would normally get. But when I get home, I'll go through my pickups and show you what I picked up. So see you there. Okay guys, so this is my pickups. A Bop It, standard Bop It. It's got batteries in, but oh, there you go.
Fox Bop, 1-on-1. Medium.
Yeah, it does work. I'll take, so I can put that as tested and get that cleaned up and straight on eBay, which is great. That was a couple of £. These don't sell for much, but it's in fairly decent condition. It'll clean up well and it's a quick seller at Christmas. Okay guys, next up was a Nintendo Wii. Paid up a little bit more than I usually pay on this. This was £17. It's a black edition. Comes with the remote and with a the extra motion fit this connector. It comes with all the wires, power pack, etc. in there. She gave me a choice of games. She had quite a few games there. None of them were very good. She gave me a choice of one game with the system. I ended up choosing the Zumba. It didn't. They were all pretty rubbish, so I wasn't too bothered about the games because I've got loads of them anyway. I bought these Clipper power units. I think these are for the model railways. There's 2 of these. I've sold them before. They do okay. They do fairly well. Can't remember how much these were, but yeah, these will sell. These do okay. So you can test them with a multimeter, I think, to check that they work. Because obviously, unless you have the actual train unit, it's going to be hard to test. But yeah, you can test them with a multimeter, which will be the way to go with those. I picked up this, which is a Panasonic Vcr Remote, but this seems to be quite a sort of special one. There's no model number on it, unfortunately. I don't know if there's something underneath the batteries. Yeah, so I don't know the actual model number. But I thought that, I think this was £1. I thought I couldn't really lose on that, so I got it. But yeah, it'll take some research to figure out what this actually fits. But yeah, it's got to be worth it for £1. From the same stall, I bought this Philips Walkman type device, CD player. I checked the battery compartment, that's all fine. It was a couple of £1. I thought might as well get that. This was an interesting purchase. I bought a GEC electric toaster, a vintage one. I looked this up when I was there because he wanted quite a lot of money for it. And they go for quite a lot of money. This is the actual toaster, here. So it's in decent condition. Hopefully that will be a good item and I'll make quite a lot of money on that. Could be worth up to about £50, something like that, maybe even more. Got to test it, give it a really nice clean up. But I thought that was worth going on. So yeah, GEC electric toaster. I picked up this, which is a Denon mini disc player. Now this has a CD, tape, mini disc. He says it all works. Of course, you never know if that's actually going to be the case. It came with matching speakers, which are in this bag. And I think it came with a remote control as well. I think it's in the bag as well, possibly. Yes. Yeah, there you go, the genuine Denon remote control there. Fingers crossed that works. Can't get this back on now. I'll put it in there, I don't want to break it. So, yeah, that was a good buy, I think. The mini disc player makes it quite desirable, I think, and the brand as well, the Denon brand, is a good one to go for. Picked up this, which is a Bush radio and iPhone, old style iPhone connector on there, but it's pink, and I found that pink items can do quite well because people want them for girls' bedrooms and things. So I picked that up. It was only £4, so I thought it was worth a try on it. This is something that I thought was worth going on. It's a Dvd bag from 1984. Don't know anything about it. It's got the strap inside, so I thought it's probably worth trying out. It's a bit grubby, but the zips are all good. I do quite well on these old bags. So yeah, I thought I'd give it a try, but yeah, I need to do my research on that. Might not be worth very much at all, but I did pay a fair bit for it, so hopefully I'll make a profit on it, but could be a bit hit and miss with that one. I bought this, which is a Panasonic Dvd Recorder. It comes with all the wires, the manual, remote control, all good, all working apparently. Looks in really nice condition. That should be around sort of £40 I would have thought to get to sell. So yeah, it's a nice purchase there. Bought a U-View TalkTalk Freeview box, just a box on its own. I'll check this works, and then if it does, I'll buy a remote for it to get it sold. I bought a paper guillotine. Yeah, I've bought these before. This one's actually in the box. There you go. It's made in Germany, and it's a Denon, so good brand. These do quite well, I've found in the past. Never had one in the box before, so hopefully I'll do quite well on that. This is a big button BT phone. These are like my bread and butter type items. I did actually end up paying up a little bit more on this than I usually do. But they do sell quite quickly, and it's got the wall mount on it as well, so fingers crossed, assuming it works, you know, there'll be a fair decent profit on there. I think they go for around sort of £15 to £20, which will be fine. But yeah, not a huge amount of profit there because I did pay up, but you know, I get them all the time, and they always sell, so it's almost a no-brainer. It's a bit of a shame to leave it, really. This was a nice item. This is a typewriter. There you go. An Adler Gabriel 25 typewriter with the manual. I gave it a quick test at the Bootsale, and it seems to move, the carriages move and the keys type. So yeah, I sell typewriters for around 30 to, well, up to £100 usually, but I'm not sure on that particular model. Probably, I'm guessing it will be around the £50 mark. But yeah, I'll have to do some research. I saw this at one of the stalls, but unfortunately it's not the actual joystick that's inside, it's a different joystick. This is a QuickShot 1, and this is QuickShot Python 1, so completely different joystick. But these old joysticks can do quite well. Again, I probably paid a bit too much for this. I think this was like £4 or £5. and I can imagine it going for probably around £15 tops. Obviously I can't sell it in this box, but I will keep the box, flatten it down, stick it in my death pile, and occasionally you sometimes see these joysticks, so I'll be able to sell one in the box, but it's probably worth picking up, but not going to make me my millions. Picked up this vintage Buckaroo game. I don't know if this is really old or not, or whether it's a reproduction, but it looks in very nice condition. I don't know if it's all there. It's all in bags and stuff inside. Need to do some research on this, but this might be worth some money, so I was quite pleased to pick that one up. Okay, from the same stall, I picked up this game, Super Spirograph. He said there was a few bits missing, and it's basically a lot of this, and he basically gave me it for free with the Buckaroo, so I took it, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing with it. Could just be a case of selling it, selling these bits as a job lot separately and then scrapping the box. I'm going to have to look into it. I suppose the box does have value, so I'll probably just sell it sort of as parts only, because it's not all there, incomplete. But if he's giving it for free, I might as well take it. This was quite a nice pickup, this Puma Pink Bag. I do quite well off these old bags, head bags, Puma bags and Reebok bags. This one's a Puma, it's pink, ideal for the gym. Obviously gyms are shut at the moment, but people still want this sort of thing. And I'll be cleaning this up and selling it hopefully for maybe around £20 to £25. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that one. This is a Martini Ice Bucket. I've sold ice buckets before, never a Martini one, but people like these for their man caves or their home bars, that sort of thing, their kitchens, and I thought that was a nice pickup. It was one of the first things I got at the Bootsales, so I was pleased to just get that first purchase out the way, and this was it. Towards the end of the boot sale, I went around quite a few times at the boot sale, and I found this on one of the stalls. This is a Canon Sure Shot EX. Sold these sort of cameras in the past for £10, £20, depending on the model. This was £1. I thought I'd give it a go. I picked up this, which is a VHS player. All looks good, but no remote, no wires, although I'll be able to get those, so not too bad. I don't know well, it came with this remote, but I don't think this is the actual remote that goes with that, so possible I'll sell that remote separately. From the same stall, I got this VHS DVD combi. This is just a DVD player, but it's a Samsung. Needs a good clean. You can see how dirty it is. No remote again, but probably worth, I think it was a few pounds, it was about £4, something like that. So worth getting that. And the final thing was this, which is, put it out, is a chair. So it's a garden chair. Running out of space here, but yeah, it's a garden chair, as you can see. Nice pattern, probably like a 90s chair, 80s, 90s maybe, with the wooden armrests. He had quite a few chairs actually, but I'm not sure if they're all that old, so I just got that one. Yeah, and I'll sell that probably, it'll be next year now before that sells, but probably going to get around the £40 mark for it, so happy enough with that. So guys, hope you enjoyed that video. We go into the boot sale and all the items I got and how much I'm hoping to sell it for. I was quite impressed by that boot sale actually, and I think that'll be the go-to boot sale going forward whilst my normal boot sale is closed due to the restrictions. So fingers crossed that will stay open. I don't know what the current state of things will be, so I'm just trying to get stuff as I can at the moment to see me through any lockdown period. Q4's here, so you know, obviously things are selling quite heavily. With a lockdown, it's probably going to increase the sales as well. So I want to make sure I've got some really good items to sell. So yeah, so thank you for watching. If you like the video, please think about subscribing, click the thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.